Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be another grocery haul and meal plan. So if you want to see what I bought this week and what we're eating, then keep watching. So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing okay. It is Thursday as usual, which is when our food shop comes. Move things around a little bit today. Normally get it ready to arrive first thing after doing the school run, but I met with my nana instead this week on a Thursday because it was our wedding anniversary on Tuesday. So we just moved things around a little bit. We spent the day together, Mark and I, but the day off work we went out for brunch and then we went to go and see It Ends With Us at the cinema and just had like a lovely evening together. It was so nice. Can't believe it's been 3 years. That's mad. But yeah, today is coming a little bit later. It's a Tesco one obviously, but it's not an ad, and we've got more of a proper meal plan this week. We're still trying to adjust to the new routine of back to school for this school year because all the clubs have moved round and the days that they're on have moved, so it still feels a little bit chaotic. So if you're feeling a little bit like you don't know your arse from your elbow either, join the club. I was talking to one of my best friends about this last night. Like, both of us just feel like we still don't really know what's going on half the time, but I'm sure we'll get there. I always find I get back into the routine of everything, and then just as I start to feel like I can swim and I'm not like this underwater, it's a half term and then it all begins again. But let's get cracking anyway. You're not here to listen to me rabbiting on. So I will show you everything that we bought and then we will go through the meal plan at the end of this video. So we're going to start with the fruit and veg. So we've got mouse potatoes, asparagus, chestnut mushrooms, thyme, coriander, baby cucumbers, carrots, a large cauliflower, which I'm actually pleased to see is large because I remember buying one of these like maybe a month or so ago and they were tiny. I got 2 broccoli, a bag of baby spinach, avocados, red onions, 3 of those, baby plum tomatoes, raspberries, blueberries, spring onions, big cucumber, garlic apples, I said strawberries, bananas, satsumas, and a pineapple, and avocados, I think I said that. So that's all of that. Store cupboard items. I cleaned out our baking cupboard, which you might have seen in a previous video, and I realised that we were low on golden caster sugar. So when I bake, I like to use the golden stuff. It's beautiful, and that is to fill up the canister that is empty. Got some tuna chunks, so I thought it would be nice to have as an alternative for packed lunches, and it's just nice to have in, really, isn't it? 2 tins of baked beans. I got some macaroni, rigatoni. This I am curious by. So basically my favourite soup, in fact I have 2 favourite soups, and one is chicken and sweet corn, just love it, but the other one, which is probably my ultimate favourite, is tom kha gai, which is like a sort of coconutty broth style soup. Traditionally you would probably have like poached chicken in it and mushrooms, maybe a little bit of onion, and I got this as kind of like, I just wanted to try it. Because to make it myself, when I bought things like galangal, kaffir lime, all of that, it can get quite expensive, and it's mainly just me that likes it. So I thought I had this in, you microwave it, but I think what I'm going to do is pop it in a pan, poach some chicken in the broth, and add some mushrooms, which like the local Thai restaurant near me kind of like halves them, and it just lets them gently poach in the sauce. And then sometimes there'll be like maybe a little bit of carrot, sometimes a bit of spring onion as well. So it's like a little treat to myself. I've never heard of this brand before, but if you like Thai flavours and you've never tried tom kha gai, if you ever go to a Thai restaurant, give it a go. It's beautiful. It's my go-to every time I have a starter. I've got some mushy peas, Dijon mustard, that's my favourite mustard, and then I've got this Grandly Cheeto creamy jalapeno sauce. I mean, on reflection, it doesn't look all that creamy, but basically we're going to make some steak tacos, and this is going to be like drizzled along top. We've got some sour cream left in, and then like coriander, a bit of feta. It's going to be beautiful. Then for one meal, actually, I've got these 2 for £5, pork chipolatas and bacon. And there to go with a recipe. Got some garlic flatbread. That was only £1 on offer. Normally it's like £2.50. Got 2 packs of honey roast ham. Oh no, sorry, one is Wiltshire cured. Those are for sandwiches, and Mark's been eating a lot of ham recently, so we just go through this every week easily. I got roast chicken and stuffing because I thought Bill and Daisy would like that. I'm not sure Stan will, but I wanted to get some of this, so I decided to take advantage of the 2 for £3.50. So the ham hock is actually going to go in some special fried rice. There's a bit of a salty, savoury kick in there. I've got some pancetta. I made a pasta sauce with my mum's tomato harvest. She had loads of leftover tomatoes from the tomato plants in her greenhouse. So I got loads of pasta sauce in the freezer, and I wanted to have this in as a backup, because if for whatever reason we ever get, like, you know, plans go tits up, which it does with kids, I have these in. They don't go off until the middle of October, and I can grab a pasta sauce out of the freezer and just have it, like, fry up some pancetta, mix this sauce through, which has got loads of veg in, and it's just like a really quick and easy meal with some parmesan on top. Mark's got chicken fillets for our dinner. Another one is for some special fried rice, which this is going with. Extra mature cheddar. I got some, oh, this is a little snack I did for the rats with leftover fruit. That's all we have left. So that's for them. I will take that up in a sec. Got some chicken wings, thigh fillets, grana padano cheese. Wow! Is that wow? Wow! I don't know. Chocolate filled crepes, basically. I do like the packaging though, they're new. That's quite exciting, isn't it? I mean, that's going to entice a child, let's be honest. Then my husband added the bougiest looking eggs I've ever seen in my life. Rich yolk, our opulent collection. I mean, have you ever seen anything? So, wow. Very fancy. I'm not really sure where he was going with that, but obviously they spoke to him. White toasty. I love how we've gone from fancy black and gold eggs to just a bog standard toasty here. I've got these heat and eat baguettes for, like, tuna crunch. I was thinking for packed lunches maybe for the kids, and what I like is that they can kind of stay in the cupboard, and then I'll just, like, heat them up and finish baking them when we need them. These are for our dinner tonight, and then the other 2 will no doubt get used as, like, Mark's lunch or something. Bagels, and then some mini tortilla wraps. So that's all of the fresh stuff. And then over here we've got frozen items. 2 packs of the crispy chicken. These are on offer. I think they were half price, so I got both of them for £2.50 rather than, like, just one of them. So I thought I'd just get those in because they're quite handy to have in, and then you cook them, chop them up, and then make, like, a teriyaki sauce, and then serve with some, like, rice and then some, like, peas and sweet corn for the kids. They were kind of like a backup meal. You'll notice that I've added a few, like, extras to this shop just to sort of tide us over for when it gets busy with back to school, because I still feel like we're just feeling our way in the dark a little bit. Got some Scampi bites, some French fries. This big bag were on offer, so I thought it made sense to get them. Mini corn on the cob because everybody loves it. Go-Go Squeeze was still on offer. I actually put 2 of these in the fridge because they are, like, they can be kept in the store cupboard. And then when we use those up, I top them up with the extras that I bought last week, and that's what I've been doing. So, like, it's quite nice to have them on rotation because we normally run out of them quite quickly, but I've been enjoying that while they've been on offer because kids really like them. Got some mixed fruit strings, fruit twists and fruit stars because they were all on offer. Munch Bunch Frubes were on offer. Cheese strings, pepperami, I think they were also on offer. We now have Cheez-Its in the UK. I've never had Cheez-Its, so I was excited about them. You'll see if they're nice. Got the double cheese. There was, like, cheese and chili and then cheese and chive or something, but I went for the original. And then 3 packs of new flavour crisps. So if you have a crisp fan in your house, which basically my boys are, barbecue sauce Monster Munch, Bill will lose his mind. Cheesy Pom Bears, I love Pom Bears, so that's, I mean, look at them, they're so cute. I used to love these as a kid. And then cheese toasty What's-Its, so hopefully they'll be happy with them. They will no doubt be gone really quickly though, with, like, packed lunches and stuff. Then I got 2 apple juices. Mark added Fairy Platinum dishwash tablets. Barista coconut was on offer, so I got 2 of them while I could. A duck deep action gel, he's added that, and then we got 2 fizzies as well, and that is everything. Do you know something? When I was doing the meal plan for this, I was thinking, God, I'm really in the mood for these kind of meals now. I think I was getting a bit like, you know, it's summer. We were kind of, it was like barbecues and like salad or something fresh and different, and I was getting a bit like, oh, I could do with a change of, you know, like tastes and stuff from mixing it up a little bit. And I do generally feel like the autumn winter months are when I do some of my best cooking. You know, when you get in the kitchen and you're making like cozy comfort food, that kind of thing. So I'm quite excited to get back into that. So tonight is Thursday. Now we had a HelloFresh box, which you'll have remembered from last week's video, obviously not an ad. And one of the last recipes was a burger recipe. And I'd forgotten that now, speaking of clubs earlier, Stan has football training for the team that he plays for on Wednesday nights, 5 till 6. And I'd forgotten that. I need to get that in my head again. So I was planning like family meals, and then I realised that I wouldn't have time to do that in the time frame after them coming home. So I've moved this meal very quickly last night before my delivery came to you tonight. So they're actually having the burger recipe, which I'm really excited for actually, because I think they'll absolutely love it. So that's what they're having. And then ironically, Mark was like, well, if they're having burgers, I'll do us burgers later on. So we are having a kind of spicy chicken, I think it's with halloumi or something like that burger, which he's made us before. It's really nice on like a ciabatta. I think it has like spinach on, roasted red peppers, that kind of vibe. And yeah, it's really good actually. He finds some really good recipes. And then Friday, as you'll probably know if you've seen these before, I go and visit my grandparents with the kids. So we normally go, we get home from school, get everyone sorted out, so we get the uniforms in the wash, I get the kids into their comfies or pyjamas or whatever, we take reading books, we take like, you know, toys or like an iPad or something, and we were going to spend the evening with my grandparents, and then Mark will join us when he's finished work and walk the dog. So then he comes and sits and like we spend time together, and it's such a nice way to spend an evening, especially when it gets all like cozy and cold outside. So my grandma was messaging me last night actually, because she does her shop on a Thursday, and she was like, what can I cook the kids? I want to do something different. So I told her what the kids liked, and she's got a curry in for them as well. So I think they're having like chicken korma, rice and naan, but there's also the option of scampi chips and peas as well, which is ironic because that's on my meal plan, but they love stuff like that. So that's what they're going to have there, and then we will come back and have ours at home later. And so my grandma and Gramps can sit and have their tea later once we've gone. And then my Gramps normally sends us home with a curry. We forgot to take it home last time, so we've got to take it this time. So we might even have that. That's why I've got the naan breads in, just in case. And what I like about them is that they just go in the freezer and you just grab them when you need them. Then on Saturday, speaking of freezer, I've got some steaks in the freezer that I have been meaning to use, you know, like when you're like, oh, I should use them, I should use them, I should use them, and I keep forgetting about them when I do meal plans, but I remembered them, and I thought, right, we're going to do steak tacos for us with Padron peppers. So if you've never had Padron peppers, they're so nice. So you basically get a hot pan or a little splash of olive oil, and you char them in the pan, and then you season them with plenty of like flaky sea salt. And with Padron peppers, they're a bit like pepper roulette, because some of them are just really sweet and charred, and then some of them have got a little bit of a kick, and you never know which one you're going to get. And they're so delicious as like a tapasy side type thing. So I thought we'd do those because me and Mark really like them, and I couldn't find those at Tesco, but I did spot them in Waitrose the other day, so I grabbed them. And then I'm going to defrost those steaks. I need to set a reminder or something to do it on like Saturday morning, because otherwise I would just ruin everything and forget. I'm going to defrost them, marinate them, fresh fry them on either side so they're nice and charred, and then slice them up. I still want them like quite medium rare, because in our opinion that's the best way to eat a steak. And then I'm going to do them in mini tacos with like feta, with that granule Cheeto jalapeno cream that I bought with some coriander, and I might slice up some red onion and pickle that in just a little bit of like white wine vinegar with a splash of like a little bit of sugar or something like that. And we've got like lettuce, we've got tomatoes, we've got cucumbers, so I think we're going to do that, and I think it'll be absolutely delicious. And then for the kids, because this is something Bill's been asking me for, and we've only got 2 steaks, so it wouldn't stretch for 5 of us, I'm going to do buffalo chicken wings, corn on the cob, and mac and cheese for them, because Bill especially loves a chicken wing, so I've got those to marinate as well. So I do that on probably Saturday morning, and then obviously cook them off later on in the day. Sunday, I'm going to do my honey mustard chicken thighs, which I make quite a lot with mash and veg. It's kind of got roast vibes, but is a lot less washing up and just a bit simpler to make. And I'm going to make cauliflower cheese as well, and I might even make some Yorkshire puddings just because everybody always asks for them, but that would be delicious. Monday, I'm going to do scampi, chips and mushy peas for the kids. Was gonna do us a what's it called, truffle pasta. I've seen that Borsan have brought out a truffle version, which I had to the shop, but it was, so I've got mushrooms, I've got parsley, I've got garlic, and I think what I might do is just make my own kind of mushroomy pasta, but I'll just grab some cream or something instead. But I was really disappointed because I really wanted to try that, but never mind. And then Tuesday night, because so this is when like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday now is manic because we've got swimming lessons on Monday and Tuesday, then we have like football on Wednesday, and we are literally like in and out of the door. It's mad. We're going to do something that my mum and dad used to make when we were little. So after the weekend, we normally have it on a Monday night if I remember right. You know when you have like a cooked breakfast at the weekend and you might have like a few rashers of bacon left over and a few sausages. My dad would cook those off in a pan, cut them up, so you have like little mouthfuls of each, and then in the pan that he'd fried them in, he would add a couple of tins of beans, and he would put it over like mash. So sometimes it'd be like leftover mash from Sunday, like a roast dinner. And as a kid, we absolutely loved it, me and James. So I think I'm going to do that for the kids because it's like comforting but quick. Except the only difference is I might add a bit of veg on the side just for like health reasons, because there's a lot of protein, and then mash. I might just add some like broccoli or something like that to it. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to do special fried rice with prawn crackers. So I've got some ham hock. I was looking for the ham chunks, but it was out of stock. So I'm gonna do like ham hock with that. I've got spring onions, I've got like carrots, sweet corn, we've got peas in the freezer. I also bought some chicken, which I think what I'm gonna do is probably poach that off first and just slice that up into chunks, or maybe fry it off, something like that. Just because that's a really quick and easy meal that's not too expensive, but everybody likes it. And we've got some prawn crackers that need using up, and also some sweet chili sauce. So that is the plan for this week, and I hope you found that useful. I told you I was a bit more like into cooking this week. I think I was just sort of falling out of the mood a bit. But yeah, I'm going to put all of this away now and then crack on with the rest of the day. But I hope you all have a lovely one. It's really cold here. Really cold. We've not put our heating on yet, but my nana was saying on the walk this morning that hers came on automatically last night, but I'm pretty sure that Mark has turned ours off or said it's so low that that's not going to happen. But I can feel like it's starting to get colder in the house, and while I'm like excited for the months ahead, I do miss being warm. But anyway, you got to embrace whatever life throws at you, haven't you? So have a lovely rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you all very soon.